Hello and welcome to Factorio Raw. I'm Factorio. Last time we built this station and it's all good, but I had a thought. So I will go and get me a train and see, maybe we want to tear that station down either completely or more likely partially. And yeah, we see what we get. But I want one of the trains, one of the somewhat smaller trains. So, or maybe you can say one of the medium trains. I think that would be the right way of describing it. So one of the trains over here. What train can we grab? Let's grab the copper train again. We had great success with that last episode, so let's go for the same train again. Oh, come on. Oh, I need to set it to manual, of course. Wait. Yeah, I should go straight. I was about to go to the left and go the wrong way, which would have worked, of course, but it's better to do it properly. Okay, now let's get over to the new area. Oh, I will be cut off. Yes, I will. Oh no, this is not good. Really cut off. Okay, the train is at least leaving the station. So the next one should be arriving after, and then this one goes. Okay, so not too bad. Not good, but not too bad. Okay, so let's go down here now and have a look. I don't know if this will work, and I don't know if we have the space, but I'm thinking, oh, wrong button again. I always do that, apparently. What I'm thinking is, what if we want to do this? Oh no. No! What if we do it over here instead? Let's build that and have a look. Maybe jump into the train, go back, and then we go on this new piece of rail that we have. Okay, this piece of rail would only go to the right. So that is actually green. I did not expect that. But what happens if we do the same on the other side? Oh yeah, now we have created a small problem. I think because of this signal. Oh, come on. Can't mean that. Maybe I started too far up, actually. This is still too far up. Let's start all the way down there. And then we want it there. Good. This is exactly what I want. And that actually works. Okay. This actually looks pretty good. Okay. Except that these are flashing like crazy. Which I don't like. So no, this doesn't work. Let's do it another way. And one way of doing it is to move the signals over here. You can just move the signals to be straight over there and straight there. And then, oh, let's get rid of that. Let's jump into the train and go back for a bit. Then we can get rid of this track again. Like that, and then we remove it on the right side. Oh. And hopefully in the middle. Oh, that managed to get rid of all the tracks. Great. Let's just do this, just to see what happens with this signal. Okay, that can't be done. Get rid of it. So if we start, no, we can't start over there. We have to start over here. But here I'm pretty sure that it should work. So come on. There we go. And let's get rid of the old track, the test track layout. There we, for some reason, well, it's still flashing. Of course it's flashing. We need this signal to be on both sides. Okay, so mistakes were made. Let's get rid of that signal, this signal, and then let's do the other setup we had. That actually would have worked fine if we just went for it. Oh, nope. There we go. And then we do the same over here. You will soon see why I'm doing this. That one, and so that fits in. This one feeds out. Okay, the idea now, and now I know what I have to rebuild. The idea is that we remove all of this, everything on this side, because we don't need it anymore. I figured out that I wanted another station to the left, and with this setup I had to start with a station below, and then it below all of this, and then it would go way down. But with this setup I can have all the trains enter and exit on the same rail line, and then we don't need anything below it, and we save a lot of work. We need a bit of what do you call it? A bit of wiring and set up to make sure that we are not getting the trains to enter and leave at the wrong occasions, at the wrong timing. But that can quite easily be done, I think. These three are correct, but we want to move all of these 4 stations. And let's grab that stone as well. It was a mistake, but it was a good mistake. So let's pretend it wasn't a mistake. Come on. There we go. And that one. Great, now I think we have everything. No, we don't. We still have a few rail lines over here. Oops. Never mind. Yeah, so by doing this, a negative thing is that we can't handle more than one train at a time. The positive thing is that we can handle stations on both sides. And actually, yeah, let's have a look at this. We do want signals like that. Oh, and we want the same on this side. Let's get rid of that. And then signals on both sides. And let's create the blueprint of this one. Let's start over there and end over here. And we don't want that one to be part of the blueprint. Actually, we might be one step too far up. Yeah, I think we are. But these are two rail with a power pole kind of thingy. Good. And then trains come down here, go down there. They come in, go down here. And when they leave this way and they leave this way. Which I think will work fine. And then we even have a parking space for our big train later on. Okay, let's add that and let's get this removed as well. Which is a shame, but what do? And we can remove everything down here as well. And then I think it's time to make proper station blueprints. We want to get rid of that. And this. Good. So please robots, work harder and faster. Am I out of power? No, there's plenty of power. But they need to recharge sometimes. That's totally fair, I think. Okay, so what we want to do. Let's get rid of these. Maybe. There we go. And then the robots will... Actually, let's wait until all of that is taken care of before we start building anything. Okay, and we do have space enough. Good. That was another worry. Okay, robots, please. There you go. So what we want to do now is to... Why not? Okay, if we do that, this is the bend, and then we have, let me see, is it this one? Yes, it is. And if we put the next one in place, I want to make a blueprint of this. So let's put that over there. And then actually let's remove the first one again. Just to make sure that we get everything properly positioned. And let's remove this rail. Oh, come on. Because then we get all of the rail we need, and we get the bend and the proper station in the blueprint. Yeah, let's do that. This one is the one we want to change. I just realized that I missed one thing. which will have to be added, which means that we have to recreate it. But it shouldn't be too bad, I think. We need it to be like this. So oh, that's the one I wanted to grab. Please do this. Okay, what I missed was the rail signals. But it seems that we can put them over here. And let's use the normal rail signals, then we don't need to worry too much about it. Please tell me that I grabbed everything. And now we have the full station. So this is rail, let's see, rail station with inserters. Something like that. Oh, these should be changed as well. I actually do have the blue splitters, so let's change them right away. It would be bad not doing it now when we are creating a blueprint of it. Okay. So this is a rail line with a station to unload things. Yeah. I think that's good. Okay, so what we want to do now is to connect this one and connect this one. And actually, let's build one more over here. It's of course in the wrong location. That doesn't really matter since I don't want the actual station. I rather want the... oh, we could do one with this one, but we don't want it right now. But I want the station with this one. So let's put that in the blueprint book. Get another blueprint that we use this way. Oh, and we got stuff up in the right corner. Doesn't matter. This is a rail line where we have a loading station. Yeah, that's good. Create that one, put it into the blueprint book, and then remove this one. Okay, so we have that. We just need this new station. What is that? Oh, okay, I know what that is. Come on, there we go. And how close do we want these? We could have them closer than the other ones. Let's do that. 4 of those, goodie. So that's one side. Oh, let's go for the other side. Oh, I forgot my document. Whoops. Meaning that I can't really build the factories. But yeah. We have to be able to do this somehow anyway. We will figure it out. Okay, put that one down. And then we have the... Come on, unloading station, where are you? There we go. then we have one more, which is the one we need. Let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of this one, and this one. And then, as we did before, let's connect it up like this to make sure that we get all of it. Oh, and then we want the proper splitters as well. We don't have enough iron chests? Come on. Let's create a bunch of them. We need more iron plates. That's not surprising at all, to be honest. Oh, we don't have enough iron chests over here either. Okay, let's go up and grab us a bunch of iron chests, because we don't want to miss that. Or we probably don't have any iron chests, but let's go up and grab some resources for them. Okay, come on. This is just like me. I build something, I like it, and then in the next episode I tear it down again. Okay, iron chests. No, I can't find any. So let's just grab a bit of iron. Now we can create a bunch of iron chests. 66, that should be enough. And we could grab a bit more iron. Should we? Oh, can leave that plastic bar, I think. When we're over here, should we grab? Nah, let's not grab anything else. Let's finish this station. And since I don't have my document up, let's make the station and let's create possibly the trains. And then we end this episode, I think. And then we can create the factory in the next episode. Okay, please go down here, grab and distribute the iron chests. Hopefully we have enough of them now. Is that the only thing missing? Except power? Yes, it seems that way. Iron chests, yeah, we have a few of them. We are actually using quite a few of them as well. Okay, and then we have these signals that we placed in the middle. Okay, so now let's get rid of those and all of this. And then we want few more blueprints. 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. I don't think we will use all 4 of them. This is a train station with unloading. Yeah. Create that. Put it into the blueprint book. And use it. There we go. Wait, for this side we don't need any stone. We only needed 2 resources. Okay. So, but let's create it anyway. Let's do it like we did before. Just create it further down and then remove a lot of the stuff before it's even placed. Actually, let's use that to remove stuff, and then we can just use the base station. There we go. That is... and we don't have any belts. Okay, we don't have any stuff over there either. No belts. Okay, that's not good. Let's use this train and get over to the belts factory and grab us some belts. And if my calculations are correct, should be able to just do this and say go to belt copper unload, and it should, yep, it does go the right way automatically. And that will be much easier and safer than actually driving ourselves. Yeah, I want to make something about this queue as well, because it's too long. I don't like that these trains are always waiting, so maybe we do that as well as part of this setup. Oh, let's put it back to manual, because yes, we do have it, but we still want to get we still want to use that train for a while. 500? Oh, let's grab all of them. And now the factory is starting to work again. Oh, I should go to the other side to get the correct side of things. It is producing, but it's not producing very quickly, it feels like, but that doesn't really matter. As long as it's producing, I'm kind of happy. Of course. Of course there's delays. I mean, I could stop here and fix it, but nah. Let's fix these stations we're working on first, and then we can fix the rest of it. Oh, by the way, I haven't checked the size of this. Please tell me. Oh, this is plenty of space. Oh yes, that's true. I wanted to make this a station. This is a loading station. Create that, place it in the blueprint book. I need to not clear it out, but to organize the blueprint book. Here we go, and let's leave the train and have a look over here. Yeah, we only have a gap of 1 over here, so that's all we need over here as well. And then we need 1, 2, 3 of those stations. So if we jump into this train again, and this can be done while the robots are working. I just want to make sure that these stations are big enough, otherwise we have to fix it. And if they are big enough, it should be enough for, yeah, for locomotive and 1 wagon. Which it most definitely is. Oh, this is really on the edge. Never mind. It works. Let's see. Oh, it's because we need 5. We need 5 spaces, not 6 and not 4. 5 spaces. So we have to have it on the edge on one of the sides, and the other one is kind of okay. Either way. Okay. So basically we have everything set up. This we can just make longer to have our utility train. But there is one more thing that I want to do. And it is to create a bunch of green wires. Let's get rid of these things. And yeah, we get the wire down here. This is the exit signal. Oh yeah, we don't get any power. We have caused a problem with the power. How do we solve that? Because I think I need the power poles. Let's just build some more rails. That's the easy way. There we go. And then we can remove those. Remove that one. And whatever... Oh, that's too bad. Whatever signals we just placed, we can just remove again. None over there, none over here, apparently. There we go. Now we have power. Now we just need this green line to connect the outputs or the outgoing. Come on. The outgoing signals. That's too far. That's too far. That's too bad. Come on. But to do that in the middle, I need another power pole. Let's go for a small one. We don't need a big one. Actually, we can go with this power pole. Let's just go with a small one, like this. We can't place it in the middle. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that true? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We can't place it in the middle. Let's just accept that. And then we use this power pole to get that signal in place, or that wire in place. Oh, and we can't even do that. We're too far away to do that. Okay, there we go. And then we need to do the same on this side. And the output over here, that's that one. This is too far, I think. Yes, it is. Actually, let's do what we can first, and then we worry about if it's too far away. I don't like this. Let's do it another way. Now I'm losing a bit of the green wires, but that's kind of okay, because I chose it myself. This train is in the way. Let's just... oh, let's actually move it the way it should be moved. Otherwise, we have to fiddle around with it later on. Okay. So, what I want to do instead, and this possibly should have been part of the blueprint, but it's not, so we have to accept that. Put power poles like this. And then we do the same on this side, which should be around here. Then we always have power. And we have a way to connect the green wire. Oh, this power pole should be removed. And then let's see, that's the output. Let's connect that. And let's connect it to the big power pole as well. Oh, come on. Okay, all of those are connected. Now we just need to connect the ones over here. Okay, all of the output signals are connected. We still haven't set them up, but that's fine. Actually, I shouldn't have done the right thing. I should have done the wrong thing. What we want to assure is that trains going into the factories have priority over those getting out of the factories. So if we connect this one, there we go. Oh, come on. If we connect this signal and this signal and this signal. Yes, let's connect all of them. Let's see if we can get these power poles fixed. That looks better. That's the way I want it. So if we connect, let's see, this signal, I said this signal, which means that there's a train getting into, does it mean that? No, it can also be a train passing by. So if there's a train passing by, we don't care about that train. Let's put on more signals then. Doing it like this means that if that's red, it's a train trying to get into the station. If this is red, we don't care. Well, we should really, but we don't. The problem is the small trains. The one, oh, yeah. If you only have locomotive, one wagon and another locomotive, it might be a bit off, but doing it this, no. Actually, let's not use that signal. Let's not use this signal. This one will be red if there's a train past that point. So let's use that signal. Okay. It makes it a bit easier, but honestly, it makes it not exactly as good as I want it to be. Okay, we want to connect that. We want to connect that one. We don't want to connect this. Connecting this, then it would react on trains outgoing. But we do want to connect this one. That should be it. Oh, we want, of course, we want to connect all of it together. There we go. So the idea of these signals over here, let's start from the top, is that we read the signal, yes. And we output red, yellow or green. Oh, we can output all kinds of stuff. That's interesting. but red, orange and green seems to be fine. And same over here, same over here, and same over here. What is flashing over here? There's something. Just don't know what. Where is it? Oh, okay. It's that splitter. That's fine. We don't have it. Let's ignore it. Okay, so we're reading the signals correctly. So how can we do this? Close signal if... Oh. Okay. I think we need to do this a bit more advanced than I thought. No. Decider. Constant combinator. Power switch. I think I need a decider combinator. Let's see if this is what we need. So the idea, let's put it in here between everything, is if we get a yellow signal more than 0, we want to output a red signal with input count. That's fine. And then we use this green wire to connect to both sides. That means that if any of these signals are yellow, then we get it as red. So we increase the amount of reds, which means that when we get over here, if we are looking for red signals more than 0, then we close the signal. And that's the whole idea. So by doing this, we should avoid getting trains stuck. I much rather have them stuck inside the factory with problems getting out than having them actually stuck trying to get out and then getting problems with trains stuck otherwise, and yeah, trains stuck on this line trying to get into the system. Okay, if we go back, then these should be green, and it seems to work fine. Okay, we got that working. So we got most of we have the setup of the station. Now let's go and see if we can create a few trains. Yeah, let's go back to belt copper unload. We might actually be out. No, the normal belts doesn't take copper, so that shouldn't be a problem. We should still have plenty of copper. There we go. We have that, but what we want to create now is more trains. And we need 5 trains of this size. So let's see what we have. Oh, first of all, we don't have any fuel, but we need engines. Engines we have here, 5 trains. That's how many trains for? Oh, okay. We don't have nearly enough engines. Oh, we had steel over here as well. I forgot about that, but always good. Extra steel. And then we have steel over here. This is actually kind of great. But we need a lot of it. And we don't have nearly enough now. So the next idea is to build the 2 locomotives and the wagons for that locomotive. And then we need to grab a bunch of coal. That's not enough. Let's do that. No, actually we could grab more of it. We just have to get rid of that. And then we can grab another stack. Yeah, we need the last stack for our cargo wagons. Oh, where's the locomotives? Oh, they're in the hotbar. Okay. So now we can refuel everything, hopefully, and getting some more steel production going. And oh, we didn't have nearly enough coal. Okay, let's go and grab another set of coal then. And then we refuel the other setup as well. And then we should have enough. Well, we should have as much as we can at least. If that's enough, that's another story. Oh, that's out of resources. Okay, fair enough. We can go back and fix it, or we can just ignore it. Which is what I think will happen. Oh, that one is working on wood. That's fine. Okay. So we do have a bit of steel. But we need steel for engines. And we need loads of engines. Let's grab all of that. All of that steel. And all of that iron. How many? Let's put those back in there. Because although we need a lot of engines, we don't need that amount of engines. Okay, let's move this. I was thinking about not doing it, but I think it's better to just move it. And then we go to inserters. Put that in place. And then we have a bit of coal. Okay. So while we are creating all of this steel and all of the locomotives, we can fix the problem with the queuing. I hope we can fix it at least. And the problem as I see it, if we tell that to go to manual, is that this line goes straight up and then across and okay. We have done it that way because we have coal over here. I was thinking we could just go up and then go down again or something like that. We can still do that. Can't we do that? Oh, we do have a lot of rails, so that shouldn't be the problem at least. Oh, going up here, we have to go on the left side, which is exactly what we try to avoid. Okay, then this queuing situation became a bit harder to solve. What if we do it like that? But I mean, we could get a few extra spaces out of it, but is it really worth it? No, it's not. What happens if we instead just go up? Like that, and then we go like this. Well, we save a little bit of space. We might have... Wait, this one... Do these connect? Yes, they do. We might have solved it, but we might also have not solved it. I guess we will see pretty soon, because if we have solved it, we should see it right away. If we haven't, well, then we should see that as well right away. Oh, and we could put, yeah, not solved like that. We could put a signal over there, making the train go a little bit further, but definitely not enough. This is as close as it can be. This is basically as close as it can be, and it doesn't solve the problem. Okay. Let's get rid of this signal as soon as this train is moving. If we remove it before that, the trains will crash into each other. Okay, let's just accept that we can't solve this right now. And let's do this instead. You go to manual, you go to code 1, and then we can remove this extra bend that honestly looks weird. Because it is. Because it is weird. And if we can reach that train, we could go back to automatic. And we continue with removing rails. Actually, this is the easiest way of removing rails. Just have a train stand there, and then you can just hover over it, and the rails that are used can't be removed because there's a train in the way. Okay, so we couldn't solve that, unfortunately. But we are trying to solve the trying to build the trains. Do I have anything to write with? No, I don't. Okay. If I don't, I don't. It's as simple as that. Oh, we don't have any resources there either. Let's move this as well. Where is it? Where did it go? There we go. And then we have this, and we have that. And we just refuel. Refuel everything. And grab the output. And refuel. Grab the output, we already did. And then we have another few miners that we want to grab everything from. And of course refuel. Okay. So we don't have any more coal. Well, we have a bit over here, so we should grab a bit to finish the refueling over here. Okay. How are we on engines? 43. That's enough for... Oh, I don't have any iron. No, I put it all over here. Let's grab 100. That's enough for another train. Which would actually be enough to be able to produce the rails. We just need the rest of the things as well. But I want all 5 of them. I might not get it today, but I want them. Something like that, and we can grab like that. Okay. Okay. So we should have 8 cargo wagons and 4 locomotives. Oh, I went too far. And let's get... Where do we have them? There we go. Let's get those back. Oh, I haven't even named the stations or anything. There are loads of work to do. Over here, I might redo this as well to get both in and out over here. Or I might not. Actually, I don't think I will. I think it's a good idea to do it, but I don't think I will do it. Simply since I started. One way to change it is a bit harder than just redoing it on the fly while you're anyway doing it. Okay, so we have that. Train, we have this, which should go like that, and there, yes. Oh, and we don't have any fuel. We don't have enough fuel, at least. Fuel over there. And we have 1 fuel for each of the locomotives. The reason I'm doing the train over here and not over a new area is the colors. We have colors. Oh, we don't. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So we have this. Copy. We don't have any colors for the stone over here. Copy. And paste. Okay, let's try again. Copy. Copy. I might have the wrong shortcut. Paste. Oh, I had the wrong shortcut. I definitely had the wrong shortcut. Okay, paste. But we don't want this for that train. Okay, let's not do the stone. Let's do the copper one. Copy. Oh, I should fix this as well. Oops. Paste and paste. How are we on engines? 22 of them. We still have a bit of steel and a bit of iron. So let's keep it as this right now. And I guess let's go over to the new area. Let's do it manually. Maybe we can access the the other train from the new area. I don't know for sure. Oh, I was expecting to get into problems as usual. But no, it's good. Okay, this is where I want the copper train. Which means that we copy that one. And we rename this station to that one, except not belt, but this is rail, copper unload. And we add rail copper unload, empty cargo inventory empty, yes, and remove that. And that's what we want this train to do. Let's see, trains. Can we get, not that one, this one. Okay, let's name this rail. This is the iron unload. And this is the stone unload. So if we, nope, that's not right. If we go for the trains, we want, where did we have it? It have moved. The train moved. Not this one, not, no, yes, that one. We want to add a rail iron unload until inventory empty. And we want you to go to the station. Remove that station, please. You, by the way, you can go automatic. And then it will be fully fueled and everything. And it might get hung up in the in the problems, in the queues we have. And that just turns around and goes back, which is exactly what it should do. So no complaints. It's just that it gets all of the resources and then it goes back. So let's see if we can get the stone train in there as well. Hopefully we can. I really hope we can. Yeah, come on. It's so slow to run. Especially when you're stuck on a tree. Oh, this episode have been way longer than I thought it would be. Which is the usual way for me. 41, yes. We need 2 of those. We need 1. 2, 3, 4 of those. But let's get all of the steel back and a bit more iron. And let's harvest some more steel. Because if we do, we might make sure to have enough steel or enough engines for next time we want stuff, which is next episode, I think. Then we would like 2 more trains. And we have plenty of steel right now. Goody. Okay, so what do we do now? Well, let's put that to manual. Let's put on a train over here, I think. 4, and we have the other side there. Goody. Goody goody. The reason I set that one to manual is to be able to copy it. And that makes sure we can copy the color of it. Oh yeah, I might have forgotten to copy some of it somewhere. Never mind. Fuel. I think I put this train down in the wrong direction. Well, at the wrong position. But it should be kind of okay anyway. I think. Yeah, as soon as I get past this, I can fix it. But the question is, do I need to? No. I don't need to. Oh no. I want to get over here. Yes. Just do it like that. Copy paste. We have this. Railstone unload. Railstone unload and iron is what we want to set this to. Railstone unload until inventory empty, and then we want to set it to iron. Yes, iron. That's right. Until inventory full. Is that what we want? This is fine, but what about this? Full cargo inventory and full cargo inventory. Yes, so please go to automatic. And we have set up all of that. Yay! So everything is prepared as it is right now. We only need to... and when I say only, it's not only, I know that. But we need to set up the factories. But the factories we won't set up in this episode. Definitely not. We don't have enough of anything to do it, I think. Well, maybe enough factories, to be honest. But we don't have enough of anything else to do it. So, right now I'm just waiting for this train to get back. And once it's back, we will end the episode. And then in the next episode, we will start setting up factories for this or for this. I haven't decided yet. Because on one hand, we do need the rail, true, but we also need the locomotives and the wagons, which will be manufactured over at the left side. How are the train doing? Is it producing? Is it actually being filled with stone? I think it is. Can we see something? No, we can't. We don't have any radars. That's something we should check out. That is something we definitely should set up. Okay, let's do one thing more. Since the stone train didn't get back to us, let's do one thing more. And then definitely let's end this episode. Because it's running way too long. Oh, go to automatic, please. I did not mean to leave you at manual. Okay, so the idea we had rather was that we let's get all the way over here. That we set this up, and then the idea was that we would pump a bit of heavy oil, whatever it was, back. Yeah, pump a bit of petroleum gas back, apparently. But it seems we are not using all of the heavy oil, which is creating a problem that we might be able to solve with one chemical plant. And now this is not set up according to any specification of what is actually good ratios. This is just set up. So, well, we could set it up over here, I guess. So if we set this up to break heavy oil into light oil, then we can somehow go around with the heavy oil. And we have the water we can go around, but then we need another chemical plant, or another 2 chemical plants, I think. We don't need this to go further down. Another 2 chemical... No, that won't work. Another 2 chemical plants to break the light oil down into petroleum gas. That is the basic idea. Actually, to do that, I want to move this back. And this one, to lead that up, is not a big problem. To get the water, that can be done. Actually, let's do the water is easy. The water, we do like this. There we go. We have water. The water over here, we actually have that set up already, meaning it should be fairly easy to set everything up. Okay, now for the heavy oil. This is at least one way of doing it. No, this is not a good way of doing it. And this is why I started with the water. Because if something goes wrong, we lose a bit of water, but we don't lose any oil. There is another way of setting it up, and that is to do it over here. And I think that will be better actually. Because then we can have the water still. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the water we still have over here. The heavy oil, we just go underground, and we have that set up. And then to break down the light oil into petroleum gas, I don't know how much we actually do need, but we can set that up. Yeah, I think this is right. Light oil into petroleum gas. Let's actually get rid of that tree, it's in the way. And everything should be connected over here. And then we need to connect the light oil, which lines up fine over here. And then all we need to do is connect this to this. Oh, we get plastic again. Great! We have some production. But the problem with doing this, I don't want to connect it. Because the problem with doing this is that now all of a sudden we do have two things that needs the heavy oil, and we want to make sure to get lubricant first, I think. Yeah, lubricant is more important. So let's... We need somehow to make sure we get lubricant before we get the petroleum gas. Could move this down by 1, but that wouldn't really help anything, I think. Yes, it would actually. Let's do that. Oh, yeah. And then we need, if we change this, do we have a pump? Pump. Where do we have that? We need engines for that. Luckily we have 21 pumps. Okay. We have a pump over there. And then we might have a pump over here. Okay. So this makes lubricant. And what actually makes this a little bit easier, with it a bit lower, I think I'm wrong. I think this haven't done anything easier. But I don't think it have made it any harder either. So if we do that, and if we do this. Yeah, that works. Since I don't have any... Oh, that's running. That means this will fill up. I don't want that to happen. We had red wires for that. Let's continue with red wires over there. And then go all the way over here. And we need another power pole. Power pole over there. And we want red wires going there and going to this one. So that should be stopped. This should be stopped, hopefully. And we want red wires connecting to that pump, to that deposit. And we want to connect to this one as well. Okay. That should be doable, I think. Maybe we need some more red wires. But that should be... oh. Yeah, we need a red wire over here, if nothing else. I think we need like one more red wire. Connect. There we go. So what is the idea now? The idea is that if we have that should read the contents. That one, if the amount of lubricant is less than something, it should run. How does this work? If it's less than 250, let's say the same. If it's less than 250, this pump should run. And if the amount of lubrication over here is more than 200, this should run. Meaning that we run this if we are low on lubrication, we run, no, if we have loads of lubrication. Then we get extra petroleum gas. If we are low on lubrication, we stop this and we run this instead to get more lubrication. Then what we need is to connect everything over here. Oof. I don't like the position of this. Damn it. Okay, let's get rid of all of this. And this. If we place it like that. I just want to make sure that I can have space to run over here. Yeah, if we do it like that, and then we have the next one like that. Then we have space to run between, and we do have space to run over here as well. And this should be these ones. And then all we do is to connect up over here. And connect up over here. And connect up some power. Which I know, we just messed up just a minute ago. There we go. These should always run. These should always run. But we do it based on the amount of lubricant in this. We make more lubricant or we make more petroleum gas. Let's see if this works. And this one... Wait. Oh yeah. This one, by the way, is the wrong direction. We have to see if we fill up the lubricant and don't have enough petroleum gas or something. We fill up the petroleum gas, then we need to change something. But for now, I think this works out. Maybe we will, yeah, in that case, we will see what we do. But right now, let's get some fast inserters, or let's get, yeah, fast splitters, of course, over there, and let's grab the splitters. So we have splitters, yay! Oh, and yeah, the problem seems to be copper cable. And that all comes down to copper smelting. Yeah, because these two aren't emptying as fast because they are outputting basically to this assembly machine. That's fine. That's good enough. Of course, we could always argue that both of these sides should work, and they will if we need it. I just don't think we need it that much. Okay, but we have a bit of production over there, and we are not getting a lot of petroleum gas. Well, we are getting a little bit of it. Yeah, the risk now is that this fills up and then this continues to pump and then we get a lot of petroleum gas. Because let's have another look. Yeah, if it's If petroleum gas is less than 250, then we should put more into it. Oh, that's not a problem, by the way. Because if it fills up, then all of the pipes over here will fill up. So we can't pump it further away. We can't pump it over here. So everything will stop. And then we will notice something is wrong. And we can have a look at what is it that's actually wrong. Okay, so I think we have this going now. This is emptying out as well, which is good, I guess. But yeah, it seems like we get this going as well. So we have all of the belts in a good setup. Only issue right now is that we need more belts. To make the factories in the next episode, we need more belts. Do we have inserters? Yes, we do. Belts. Yeah, let's grab all of them. And we kickstart this assembly machine, this factory as well. So yeah, I think that's it for this episode. Thank you a lot for watching, and sorry for this episode being as long as it is. But again, thank you a lot for watching. See you next time. Bye!